Oof. Oh no, Ryder.
Mario, fucking chill, bro. You have no idea how hard this is playing on a children draft! Ah!
So many stars. Or suns. This game is suns. Suns, then moons and stars. What do you think the next Mario shape will be?
Suns, moons, stars. Kind of all the space stuff already knocked out, right? What else can you do with space?
Planets.
I don't know if you can collect planets.
I mean,
technically they've already really done planets with, like, Mario Galaxy.
Yeah, but those were the stars.
I don't know.
That's what you collected. You would just go to planets.
Oh, sorry. Do you want to read this guy?
Listen, I have a feeling you can help me out again. Wow. Saving your hotel wasn't enough? See, the hotel, it's full of ghosts. That sounds more like a Luigi thing, if I'm being honest. Also, that spike is fully inserted into Mario's brain right now.
I am getting absolutely just fucked in the skull.
So, well, could you maybe just come inside, please? This is sketchy. This guy's sketchy. I could tell you're a miracle worker. Don't be so modest.
Oh.
This guy, just come into this room with me. Don't mind me. I'm gonna lock the door behind us. God, imagine if there was just that definitive proof that ghosts exist.
Yeah, that'd be pretty crazy.
You just walk into a room and there's just 30 ghosts that look high as fuck for some reason. What are these supposed to be?
They're so funny looking. You wanna read this?
I was looking at this weird opening on top of the totem pole. And suddenly ghosts came popping out. It really spooked me. These fuckers just came in and did a big cum.
Bro, I love doing a big cum.
Oh, they turned into platforms? You know when you spray ghosts with water and they just turn into platforms you can hop on. Classic ghosts. How do people get upstairs when there aren't ghosts in the room? And they don't have water jetpacks?
There is like an actual staircase. No!
Oh, that's your problem. You have a big gaping mouth ghost totem in your place. Oh god, you're playing with Fire Rider.
Betcha I am.
Why are the ghosts like stone?
Got that.
That's my big question. Like, what's the lore?
Sometimes they like to get a little high.
I mean, same, but like, what do ghosts get high on?
Weed.
Oh, they just smoke weed? Nice.
And
I didn't know these ghosts partake.
shit!
Right, you just gotta get in the mouth. You're usually good at that.
Oh my god. How would you know? Hmm? How would you know?
I've heard tales.
I'm glad my skills have gone elsewhere.
They've preceded you.
Oh. We got it. You locked it. Fuck you!
Oh yeah, so we were talking about high school stuff the end of last episode. Have you ever told you how I went to prom?
No?
Ryder?
What's up?
I don't know if I'm losing you right now, but...
Oh, I said no.
Oh, okay. God, he's such a little stink. Also, once you go into, like, a portal... Alright, we're gonna pause. I will get back to the prom thing. This is even more terrifying. Like, there's just pictures of you in sprite form on the wall. Like, who made this? I'd be so scared.
I
like,
believe
why?
Bowser Jr. has made these worlds.
Oh, okay. That makes more sense then. He programmed little sprite art into it?
I didn't hit jump! Fuck!
Too bad.
All right, go.
It's just too bad. Okay. So, I was in chorus and musicals in high school. I was a junior this year. There's a girl who really liked classic rock. And I was a big fan of classic rock, and I still am, obviously, but in high school, like, that was my jam. Because I liked things 40 years older than me. Still do sometimes. So, like, people just, like, were like, oh, they both like classic rock.
Fuck!
They'd be perfect romantic partners.
Mm-hmm.
So I had these two people who really wanted to set us up. And I kept saying no. Because, like, besides the gay thing, I was not particularly looking to go to prom. Not really my thing. So they kept asking. They kept, like, being like, we'll help you set it up. We can do it. Like, she definitely likes you. And I'm like, that's not the problem. I just don't want to do this. So eventually I just, like, gave them a maybe. I was like, I'll think about it. And they took that as yes.
Mm-hmm.
So then they asked her to prom for me.
Oh, no.
Like, immediately after. And then came to me and were like, okay, we told her you're going to ask her to prom. And she's definitely going to say yes, so you don't have to worry. And I'm like, that's exactly what I'm worried about. So I had to go to prom with her because I didn't want to be like a dick and be like, no, they just asked you and I didn't want them to. So I went to prom. It was fine. It was expensive, especially with the amount of money I had at the time.
Mm-hmm.
And we ended up kissing twice.
Oh.
And then everyone was like, she had fun. She'll definitely be your girlfriend. You should ask her. And I was like,
Whoa,
I don't want that.
Whoa. Slow
like,
your roll.
I told you I wasn't, like, interested in that. But I was, like, an awkward teen, and I had never dealt with this situation before, so I just avoided her.
Mm-hmm.
And apparently, she felt, like, super bad about it. And then I felt super bad about it, and her brother wanted to beat the shit out of me.
Damn.
Yep, and then my crush threatened that guy to get him to stop wanting to beat the shit out of me. And I was... That helped. That didn't help that situation, because that just made me like him more. It was a fun time.
God.
I basically got forced to going to prom. And then I was kind of a dick to a girl. And I feel bad. I hope she's living a good life. Because I did feel bad.
I have a kind of a similar story. For my prom, I had a girl that I liked. We were best friends, and it was, like, very obvious that, like, we were gonna go with each other. But before, like, I had told her that I was gay, you know, as people do, with, like, oh, like, who do you like? And, like, whenever people are hanging out, you gotta, like, oh, you gotta tell us who you like. And so I had, like, expressed that, like, oh, well, like, I'll just say that the girl that's, like, my best friend is, like, the girl that I like. And
see, that's dangerous, because then it's just like there's no reason why you shouldn't.
Oh yeah, well, that was the problem, is that once I told them that, then everybody's like, oh, you gotta ask her out, you guys would be like so perfect. And I was like,
oh no, what have I done?
No. And so it got to the point where at one point they had been like, she's in the other room, because I went to a boarding school, so, like, we were on campus, and she was in the other room, like, you're gonna ask her out. And I was like, I'm not gonna ask her out. We're not. This is not a thing. And, like, it's happening. And so I literally had 4 dudes pick me up, one on each of my arms and legs, carry me out into, like, the main lobby area, and be like, Ryder has something to tell you. And I then had to be like,
You should have just been like,
I'm here to ask you if you want to go out together, knowing full well that I was like, I'm gay and I don't want to do this. And I then had to deal with like being an awkward couple for like 2 weeks. It was super awkward. I did not want to be a part of it. Everybody was like rumor mill city. And then at the end of like 2 weeks, I finally was like, listen, I can't do this. I'm actually gay, and everybody pressured me into it. And she felt awful. I felt awful. It was a whole big terrible thing.
Yeah, I should have just I did not come out in high school though. I didn't come out till college.
I was just so like not like it didn't matter to me in high school. I like really was not looking for like anybody romantically. I really did not have anybody that I was like interested until like senior year. There was this hockey kid in my history class that I was like, all right, this is the first person I've been like, oh no, I'm definitely gay. Uh-oh.
I was definitely into people, but anybody who was actually like gay in my high school were not my type. So like I didn't really have a reason to come out in high school.
I feel you.
Other than just to do it.
I had that exact same like thing until I found this one kid in my history class, and I was like, oh no, he's hot.
Oh, I knew I was gay for a long time.
Well, no, but like that, I like looking for somebody to date was like a non-factor for me.
Gotcha.
Listen, I had known I was gay for a while. Via my porn history tabs, you could tell.
Yeah, there were signs.
The signs were there.
No. Yeah. What is it, like a bonus nozzle? Like
you can get multiple nozzles, but I just needed water, so I just grabbed that because it's the fastest way to like instantly
refills your
refill.
water. Gotcha.
Yeah. Where's this fucking guy?
Oh god.
Where is he? There you go.
Oh, jump on this belly.
Yeah, do this song and dance again.
You can just conjure tornadoes. That's a pretty sweet ability to have. Just slap a tornado into existence.
Yeah, deep on a fucking success. God damn it. These fucking little goobers.
God. The guy of the two people who made me who like asked that girl to prom for me also told me that my cousin gives great dome.
Oh.
His words exactly.
Good to know, good to know.
I was just like, why are you telling me this, man? Like,
Did I get your cousin?
why do you think this is information I want? Like,
this is important information for later. I gotta write this down. I gotta write this down.
I mean, it's just like good for you and her. I didn't need to know that. I don't need to know my cousin's dome abilities. And just the fact that he called it dome.
What you called it back in the day?
I don't know, man. I know that it is a term for it, but I only ever heard it from that one guy that one time. Other than from like in like maybe like media.
You got some sick dome over there.
Yeah.
Alright, let's go get more water so I can spend 6 hours doing this boss.
Oh my god. But there was one time where we were at Disney World, me and my brother, and there was dome cakes. And we just kept going like, oh, we're getting dome. Like, you want some dome? I'm gonna get some dome. And my mom was just like, what are you talking about? We're like, don't worry, Ma.
Doesn't concern you, ma'am.
Does not concern you. God, that was good dome, though.
So, the other time that I got pressured, you ever have like a slumber party and like everybody's like, oh, like you gotta say how like who you like and all that?
No, not really, no.
God, lucky fuck. I
didn't have like, I stopped having like group slumber parties at like 10.
Really?
Yeah.
You would just get all of like the homies together and then just like play video games till like 4 a.m.?
No, because we just lived close enough where like we would just go home. We wouldn't like spend the night.
Oh, see, everybody that I went to like middle school and stuff were like far away.
Gotcha. No, we all lived in the same neighborhood, so I could just, like, walk home. I'm like, I'm gonna sleep at my house.
I would hate having to sleep at other people's houses. I would call my parents and be like, I'm homesick. Can you come pick me up, please? And I used to get made fun of hardcore for getting homesick all the time.
Aw. No. When I was, like, 10, I went to, like, a birthday party slumber party. And, unbeknownst to me, I had lice.
Oh, shit, bro.
Yeah. Yeah. So, I didn't get invited often anymore.
Damn. It's rough.
Yeah. The one and only time in my life I got lice.
Oh, damn it. I wasted my time. God, that sucks.
Yeah. I mean, it's so far in the past at this point, it doesn't matter anymore.
Yeah.
It was devastating at the time, though.
Oh,
Because I now had a reputation.
No.
It's not one of the ones you want to have.
Yeah, well, mine was known as I was the kid that would throw up all the time. I would be homesick at slumber parties, and I would throw up on any type of, like, bus or, like, school trip or anything. So nobody would sit next to me on the bus, because I would guaranteed 100% throw up. And then it was like,
rough.
make fun of me until my parents can pick me up every single time at a slumber party, because it was like clockwork. Always happens.
Ooh, at a certain point, I would just stop going.
Listen, I wanted to hang out with my friends.
You wanted to hang out with people who are going to make fun of you so hard you have to leave?
No, they wouldn't make fun of me that I would leave. I would just naturally get homesick. And then they would make fun of me afterwards the next day or whatever for it. But they wouldn't make fun of me that I would get homesick. I would just get homesick.
I thought you
and
said,
then
like, the
afterwards
game
they'd
was to make fun of you until you left.
Oh, no. Sorry.
Okay, that sounded real mean.
I didn't get bullied until I went home. I would go home, and then afterwards they'd be like, this guy. It was not like I was getting bullied thing.
Gotcha.
But it did become like a joke of, like, after like a couple of years, it was like, well, Ryder's not gonna stay the night.
Yeah.
God, where was I going with this story? I don't remember.
Yeah, no, man. I had a lot of awkward moments when I was a kid. I mean,
Who
a lot of
doesn't
people
have
do,
awkward
but-
moments as a kid?
I don't know, some people just had good childhoods.
They're
that, like,
liars.
They just had fun and did cool things.
And listen, they are lying, okay? They're lying. They got rose-tinted glasses. If you didn't have awkward moments growing up in childhood, you probably forgot them and phased them out of your memory.
Oh, see, I'm the opposite. That's all I remember.
I have phased out some of them.
I think about that prom story, like, once a week and still, like,
Really?
feel bad about it sometimes.
Aw.
I just felt like such a dick.
I mean,
And I was just like, I didn't want to be a dick, but I was
you're
scared.
trying to be an asshole.
I felt like I was going to be a dick either way, because, like, I was either going to just be like, hey, I know you had a really fun time and liked me, but I didn't, so no thanks.
Bye.
Or I could just avoid her completely.
God, I love just avoiding
Never
all
speak to
things.
her again. God, when she eventually got a boyfriend, I was so happy because I was just like, now I can, if they like end up together, if like this is the one for her, I can be like, well, if I didn't do what happened to me, this might not have happened. So she needed,
Oh God.
she needed me.
I needed
get,
to break her heart so she could build
Yeah.
herself stronger.
Well, that's it. Like it was just the way that it works. Like. By transitive property, if she hadn't gone through me, maybe this wouldn't have happened. And then, like, so I can at least tell myself, like, I was a dick for not, being man enough to, like, say to her face, I just didn't want this.
I mean,
But, like-
in the end, if the worst thing that you did is that, I think you ended up pretty good, you know?
Yeah.
Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Ah shit.
Yeah. I mean, there was no, like, chance I was, like, taking advantage of her in other ways, because I wasn't going to do that in general, but I also, like, didn't even want to do that.
Yeah.
Oh my god, though. My dad did give me condoms for the prom.
Wow.
Yeah. He handed me a box of condoms
Little
and
Casanova
then
over
said,
here.
"Actually, give me this back. I'm gonna give a couple to your brother."
Oh my god.
And I was like, "Oh yeah, definitely gonna use these. Thanks, Dad."
I thankfully like never had like a awkward sex talk with my parents.
I mean, I don't know if that's good. You probably should have had that.
I'd had like the talk, but like fuck. I was like, listen, my mom knew I wasn't having sex as like a teenager. She was like, this dude's a fucking
She's
loser
like, "This kid's a
and he's
loser."
gay. There's no shot in hell I have to worry about my child impregnating anybody. It's just not a problem.
Yeah.
Oh god. Okay.
If anything, he's getting pregnant.
Hey yo. I fucking. Here you go. So by the time it was like relevant, I was like, Mom, don't worry. Like, I am not gonna get pregnant. I am gonna be safe. I am gonna be just fine. And she's like, all right, cool.
Yeah, my mom waited way too long, and I was like, "Mom, I've been on the internet for 10 years. Like, I know. I've learned it on my own. You're good.
Yeah.
We don't need to do this." I probably know more than you.
Goddamn the drift on these controllers! Fuck!
I was like, I probably know more than you at this point, Ma.
God, I was such a non-problematic kid as a kid. My brother was the problematic one.
Same. I never drank alcohol in high school. I never did a single drug.
Yep.
The first time I like really drank, it was when I turned 21.
I tried whiskey at 18, hated it, and pretty much didn't drink until I was 21 or so.
I was terrified in like high school and early college about people finding out I was gay. And I was scared that if I ever got drunk or high that I was going to out myself. So I never did those things out of fear that I was going to accidentally out myself. And so yeah.
I tried weed when I was like 18 or so, and it made my lungs feel like shit, and it just made me anxious to be high. So I was like, why would I want to do this? Like, there's no appeal of any of the side effects of this. Like, I get why other people like it, but for me, I was like, I'm fucking miserable.
I mean, some people weed affects me differently, and there's sometimes where I really am happy, and there's sometimes where I'm just like, I wish I didn't do this, man. This sucks. I could have just not been feeling this, and I made myself feel this way.
Yeah. At this point, I've just given up on weed. I used to really like the THC seltzers. I like those a lot, but now it's just like they're expensive, and at the end of the day, like if I have too much, I just still feel anxious, and I don't want to feel anxious. I feel anxious enough every day as it is.
Mine's not that I feel anxious. Mine, I just get like...
Shit.
I just get too heavy. Like, I just like can't like move or do anything. I just like melt into a couch. And I don't like that feeling.
I just feel like I breathe wrong, and I'm like just doing everything awkwardly. Fuck! And so I just feel
like you can't hop on
uncomfortable.
platforms very well.
Yeah, exactly. I'm high right now. Yeah, I was such a good kid growing up.
Yeah.
I think I talked about this at some point recently, but yeah, my mom finally thanked me the other day of like, I really appreciate you just being a fucking nerd. Not in those exact words, but it boiled down to her compliment was, thanks for just being a nerd, because it makes life so much easier now that I have like other parents that I know that are like dealing with like drugs and sex. And I'm like, yeah, I was telling you it could be so much worse if the worst thing I was doing is staying up till 3 a.m. playing video games. And she's like, you were right. You were right. Like,
video games are my drug.
God, I used to live. Fuck! I used to live across a field from my grandmother's house, and her bedroom and my bedroom would like face each other.
She would just see your glowing light all night.
Well, yeah, because she didn't sleep like ever, and so she would be like awake at 4 a.m. because she literally just didn't sleep. I don't know how she lived. But then she would rat me out to my mom and be like, I saw Ryder's lights on. I'd have the curtains closed, but she could like see the like edges of the curtains. She'd be like, I saw Ryder didn't go to bed till like 4 a.m. And then my mom would be like, so I heard you didn't go to bed till 4 a.m. last night. I'm like, how do you know? Only to find out that my grandma. Fuck! Fuck!
Like, Grandma, chill.
Yeah, she ratted me out.
I'm gonna start finding dirt on you, Grandma. How will you like that?
Oh shit! No! Fuck! How many lives do I have? 6? Okay, we're good. I've been farming lives in this, thankfully. I can get 2 lives by the time I get to the next fucking usual death marker.
That is pretty funny. Was it like you would just have your full lights on, or would you just see like the TV glow?
I would usually have like my full lights on, or like the TV glow. Either or.
Why would you have your full lights on?
Because I would be like drawing or whatever, and I needed to see.
Ah, gotcha.
So, I mean, either way, she could tell because it's pitch black, and then around the curtain, you could definitely see that, like, a light is on.
Well, I mean, I would just have my TV on all night.
Oh, I didn't have, like, a TV in my room. I just have a computer.
Gotcha.
I normally hate sleeping with any type of, like, light on, so... If you ever saw, like, a crack of light underneath my, like, FUCK!
Oh my god.
If you ever saw a crack of light coming from my room, you knew that I was like up doing something because there's no shot in hell I was trying to sleep while there was fucking light in my room.
See, since I've been like 10 years old, I've had the TV on every night. Unless I'm in a sleeping situation where I can't, like, if other people are in the room and they need it to not be.
I can't.
And then I just use headphones. I need some noise.
I like noise, I don't like light. Oh, I
Yeah,
don't like
doesn't bother
TV
me.
shows. TV shows for some reason are different. Can't do TV shows or movies. I need like ambient podcast shit.
See, I used to just do
Woo!
TV shows that like I've seen a million times so that like, I could just picture them in my head.
Mm-hmm.
And then that way I didn't need to look at the screen.
Oh my god, chill, Mario, chill.
Oh, you almost got it, Ryder. You're so close. Don't mess it up.
Yes.
Oh. Part 3, baby. Oh my god, though. Yeah, I used to when I was young, like too young, my bedroom was in the basement and I had a TV down there that just had HBO on it.
Oh no.
Yeah. So
No! Why did you run up, Mario, you fuck! Son of a bitch! Sorry, you had HBO.
So I was like 10 years old just watching a lot of things I probably shouldn't have been watching. Oh, God. There was porn, shows about sex, Oz, the show about men's prison. A lot of naked men in that show. I liked that show. And it's kind of fucked up because most of the nudity in that show is dark.
Yeah.
There are not like nice things happening. Oof. Oh no, Ryder.
Mario, fucking chill, bro. You have no idea how hard this is playing on a children's draft! Ah! Fuck! I'm gonna get this.
You gotta do this before the end of the episode. You got 5 minutes. Did you ever see a show called Real Sex?
No.
Okay, so it's an HBO show where it would be like 3 segments and they would just talk about like sex stuff.
Fuck!
Like, it would just be like little like exposés on different like sex things that are happening in the world. And one of them was a cunnilingus class. And I did not get, because it was just a bunch of people licking fruits.
No! Fuck! Shit! Fuck! Go on.
Yeah, the whole segment was just, it was a class and they would practice using fruits. And it was just like a group of mostly men just licking fruits. And I didn't get what they were doing because I was gay and I didn't really think about that. So I just thought people liked licking, like I thought like that was a thing, just licking fruits was a thing. I didn't get that they were practicing.
But the grapefruit technique, baby. Stop running
So
up,
I vividly remember that segment.
Look at that fucker just running upwards. You see that 3 times in a row. This bitch. Ah!
He's got places to go.
Oh my fucking god. Ah!
Yeah, so for a really long time, I just thought it was a thing that people liked licking fruits.
And I do
Like,
enjoy
that was just a thing.
fruits.
And then at some point, I must have just been like, oh.
Finally came together. Bro, I'm sweating. My hands are sweating right now. I fucking.
That was a weird show. I learned a lot of things.
I'm good. Glad. I had no idea what HBO was for like years. Probably until Game of Thrones came out, honestly.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my god. HBO was the channel that you weren't allowed to watch.
It costs money though.
Well, yeah, my parents had it.
Oh yeah, my parents
They just
did
didn't
not.
realize ours, that it came in downstairs.
Oh yeah, my parents did not pay for that.
But HBO used to, at like, once it got late enough, HBO would just literally show softcore porn. You know, the porn where when she gives a blowjob,
I'm sorry,
you
what?
never actually see penis entering anything, so it just
So,
shows.
like Game of Thrones. Well, Game of Thrones shows the penis, so never mind.
You'll see the penis, but you never see the penis go into something. You never see penetration. It is basically Game of Thrones was softcore porn at some points.
It's all about that sex position.
It's all implied penetration. So anytime like there'd be blowjobs, you would it would always be at like a wide range. You'd see the guy, and then the girl would be kneeling in front of him, and you would just see the back of her head like moving around.
And you're like, oh, I wonder what she's doing.
But yeah, it would literally just be like, yeah, it was just implied that they could just have not have been having sex for most of those pornos.
And you'd never know.
Softcore porn was the weirdest thing because it was just like this, like, why? At that point, like, what is this doing?
Fuck!
I mean, I watched
God,
it.
Shit! I drive my fucking hands, bro.
There was a musical one once. It was a Halloween-themed musical softcore porn. I don't remember any of the songs except for one line of lyrics. That was, there were werewolves jumping and vampires humping, and her tits were as big as the moon.
Fuck! Shit! Sorry.
Oh man, me just going down my nostalgia porn.
No!
You having the worst day of your life.
Next time on Pawful Gaming.
You still got like 5 minutes.
Next time on Pawful Gaming.
Okay, Ryder needs to cool down. Bye.